Next, we are going to study about the sexual reproduction in flowering plants. So, sexual reproduction in flowering plants, it involves two processes, pollination and fertilization. Okay, so the sexual reproduction in flowering plant takes place by two steps. The first event is the pollination. After pollination only, the fertilization takes place. Now, what is this pollination? The transfer of pollen grain from anther to stigma of a flower is called the pollination. So pollination means transfer of pollen grain. Pollen grains, we know it is the part of the male reproductive organ which produces the male gamete, and this is present inside the anther. This transfer of pollen grain from anther to stigma. Stigma, we know it is a part of the female reproductive organ. Okay. So here this transfer of the pollen grain to the stigma, this process is called as pollination. The importance of pollination. It results in fertilization. So once the pollination is over only, what will happen? Fertilization. Fertilization means fusion of the gametes will take place. This will lead to the formation of fruits and the seed. So pollination is essential for fertilization to take place. Then only the fruit and the seed formation will take place. New varieties of plants are formed through new combination of genes in case of cross-pollination. So if cross-pollination is a type of pollination, if cross-pollination is taking place, new varieties of plants can be formed. So before studying much in detail about this, first let's study about the types of pollination. There are two types of pollination. One is self-pollination, the other one is cross-pollination. Self-pollination is also called as autogamy. Cross-pollination is called as allogamy. So here first let me explain you, then we will read from the text here. So here you can see pollination. So pollination, as we studied, transfer of pollen grains. These pollen grains are present inside the anther. So transfer of this pollen grains from anther to the stigma. This is the stigma. So these pollen grains are deposited over the stigma. This process is called as pollination. There are two types of pollination. One is the self-pollination, the other one is the cross-pollination. So I have just shown a diagrammatic representation for your understanding. So as we studied, in each flower, pollen grains are produced, stigma is produced. Okay, pollen grains is produced in the anther and the gynoecium is there. So here, what is self-pollination? If this transfer of pollen grain from anther to the stigma is taking place within a same flower, or this pollen grain is transferred to the stigma of another flower but in the same plant, then it is called as self-pollination. So what is self-pollination? Transfer of pollen grain from anther to the stigma of the same flower, or from pollen grain to the stigma of another flower but in the same plant, then it is called as self-pollination. And what is cross-pollination? Cross-pollination means the pollen grain from one flower is transferred to the stigma of another flower. So A is a plant, B is another plant. Okay, so pollen grain from A plant is transferred to the stigma of the B plant, but it should be of the same species. Both the species should be same. This transfer of pollen grain is called as cross-pollination. So what is cross-pollination? Transfer of pollen grain from anther of a plant to stigma of another plant but of the same species, then it is called as cross-pollination.